Hi guys, this is just another quick video to show how we can get animated playfield media into PinballX. Now I've been doing the media, setting up media for PinballX for the future pinball, visual pinball, etc. that we've already installed. And some of the videos are already available. By Googling I've come across quite a few. Now some of that don't. For example, the Harley Quinn, I couldn't find a video for that one, so what I've done is I've just taken a screenshot of the game, and of course it's not animated. It does serve to illustrate the table layout, of course, but when somebody's flicking through the menu looking for a game, you can see the illuminated ones look quite attractive, and I'm going through, I'm just creating some short videos, generally around about 30 seconds each, and setting them up so that when you start PinballX, it'll show a video similar to this one. Again, there's quite a few, this one here, and most of these, as I said, I've found, but the ones that I haven't found, I've just taken a simple screenshot. For example, this one, Hurricane, pinball arcade game, no video, but I've created a screenshot, and I will make a video. So I'll just show you how very easy that is by using some free software. It only takes a few minutes each one, a little bit of a messing around, but really makes a big difference to the menus, I'm sure you'll agree. Now the first thing you're going to have to download is a program called OBS, which is a program that will do screen recording. Fraps is another one, although Fraps is not free. OBS is free and is excellent. Also great if you want to do streaming online to YouTube and what have you. So download OBS, install OBS into its default directory, and then choose where you want to save your videos on the settings. You can, I've got it just go into my downloads folder where I generally put everything temporarily before I move it around. I've changed the output to MP4. It does have a warning here saying that if something happens during recording an MP4, the file will be lost. I'm aware of that anyway. And then hotkeys, I've just done an Alt F9. There's a toggle on off to start and stop recording. Okay, once you've got that installed, up and running, you can set it on a display capture. I've got it on display capture here, and got the settings so that it captures display 1, which, because we've pre-rotated, is 1080 by 1920. You can see that here. It's got a picture there of what it's recording. Anything that happens on this screen, as you can see here, will be recorded basically. You can see the mouse here on the screen, but you can't see it. You can see it on here, but you can't see it on here because that's turning off the mouse is an option in OBS. It doesn't record the mouse. Now I've come into the visual pinball table folder, and I'm going to start Harley Quinn directly from here rather than just going through PinballX. Just let that load for a moment. OBS is running now, by the way, and it's waiting for an input. Now, as you can see, the actual table itself has all these sort of attractive flashing lights and what have you, which we want on our PinballX media. So I'm going to press Alt and F9 on here, which will start OBS recording. Now, OBS is hidden behind the backglass, and generally speaking, these media videos are around about 30 seconds long, a little bit shorter or longer. It's not really critical, but we'll go for 30 seconds the same as those. So just let it run for a second, 30 seconds in fact, and then once we get to around about 30 seconds here, we'll just hit Alt and F9 again. There we go, Alt and F9. So if everything's worked out correctly, then we should have a video saved into our default save directory, which let's take a look here. which is just the downloads one. Okay, so you can probably see that there. Now I'm going to open that. I'm going to open it in Windows Media Player just so you can see it, how it's recorded. So you can see that's worked perfectly. Obviously there's no audio because the actual table itself had no audio in this before you start playing it. If you want, you could start playing it and then have all the sounds, bells and whistles going. But this is good. This is good so far. So I'm going to stop that. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to download and install VideoLAN. It's VLC. Most people are already aware of this VideoLAN player, one of the best pieces of free software that you can get. Download and install that into its default directory. So once that's downloaded and installed, we're going to open it up. Here, open it up. Now we need to change something. The problem is with this file, and I'll actually just demonstrate that to you. If we copy this file, let's rename it to Harley Quinn. All files should be named the same as the table, so that PinballX can find the additional media. We'll copy that. Let's put it into the PinballX media, visual pinball, and a table videos folder. So they're all in there. So we'll paste it in there. Okay, now you can probably see straight away that all the others are landscape and this one's portrait. And that's correct, that's because we've pre-rotated our screen. Now we're going to change that now, but if I start PinballX and show you this video running, you'll see it's all skew width. So Harley Quinn, so there we go. So Harley Quinn video, it's playing the video, found a video, that's great, but it's in the wrong orientation, it's all squashed up and out wide. So we'll exit out of that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use VLC to change the orientation so the orientation is correct. So by starting VLC, go to Tools, Effects and Filters, Video Effects and Geometry. Now highlight Transform and Rotate by 90 degrees. Rotating by 90 degrees will move it from here to here. It'll look funny on this, but it won't look funny when we play it within PinballX. Okay, you need to save that. Make sure you save it or it'll forget that setting, and then close it. Now we're going to convert our portrait video into a landscape video. Media in VLC Media Player. Go to Convert and Save. Add the video, click Add, there we go, add this one here, Convert and Save. Now this will give us the options. The option that we're going to change, it's MP4, we set OBS to save MP4 already, but we're going to change it, the profile will also be MP4. Now we're going to click the settings icon here, go to the video codec, and the filters. Now we're going to tell it that when it recodes this video, we want it to use the video transformation filter. That's the filter that we just told it to rotate 90 degrees. Save that setup. Now we're going to choose an output file. So we'll just stick an R on the end of here to show the fact that it's been rotated, and start it. It'll take the video is 35 seconds long there, so it'll take about a similar amount of time to recode the video, turning it through 90 degrees. So just give that a moment. Okay, so that's finished now. As you can see, we can shut that down. If we go back to our folder again, there should be a new video in there. There we go, Harley Quinn. It's landscape. It's got the R on the end. So let's copy that. We're going to take it to the table video, PinballX Media Visual Pinball, and then the table videos folder, and we're going to paste it in there. It'll go next to the one we've just put in there. I put that in for demonstration purposes. Obviously, you wouldn't normally do that, but that's just get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of the R suffix from the end of that video, so that the file name matches the table name. Now. If we start off PinballX and go to the Harley Quinn table, we're hoping to see the perfectly orientated video. Oh, and there you go. So that only took 5 minutes. And once you've done that 3 or 4 times, you'll get it down to just a few minutes. Okay, so I hope that helps anyway, and I'll come up with another couple of videos very shortly. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.